Hello everyone, good morning. Today in this video we people are going to solve numericals part 2 on conservation of linear momentum. So students, before starting, please like and subscribe my channel and please mention your name, class, section and roll number in the comment section below. So let's start with the numerical part now.
So beta, this is question number 4 of page number 127. In this question, there are two objects of mass 100 gram and 200 gram. They are moving in a straight line and the velocity of the first body is 2 meter per second and the velocity for the second body is 1 meter per second. So here I have made the diagram. Here you can see that the first body, which I am considering to be object 1, is having mass 100 gram. The second body is having mass of 200 gram. It is moving with some initial velocity 2 meter per second and the second body is moving with some initial velocity 1 meter per second. They collide and after the collision, what is happening? The first body speed is greater than the second body. So what will happen? This body will travel faster and it will go and hit the second body. So after collision, now the speed of these two bodies have changed. The first body is moving with a velocity of 1.67. This is the final velocity of first body. We have to calculate the final velocity for the second body. We know by law of conservation of linear momentum that whatever momentum these two bodies were having before collision, the same momentum the bodies will have after collision. So we will apply the principle of law of conservation of linear momentum and we will find out the velocity of the second body. So let's start with the first situation, that is before collision. Here the mass of first body is, let's suppose, m1 and it is given 100 gram. Now this G is not in the SI unit. The first thing we have to do is to convert 100 gram into kg. So what I will do, I will simply divide it by 1000 and I will get 2 zeros cancel and I will get 1 upon 10, which is 0.1 kg. Similarly, I will find out the mass of the second body, which is m2 and it is given 200 grams. So 200 grams will be again divided by 1000 and it will come out to be 0.2 kg. Now the initial velocity of first body is u1 and that is 2 meter per second and the initial velocity of second body is u2, which is 1 meter per second. So I will find out the total momentum of these two bodies before collision. So now I am rubbing the question. I hope you people have written this question in your fair notebooks. Total momentum of first and second body before collision is equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2. So m1 is 0.1, u1 is 2 plus m2 is given 0.2 and u2 is 1. So it will be 0.2 plus 0.2 into 1 will be 0.2, which will be 0.4 and the SI unit of momentum is kg meter per second. Now we have to find out the second situation, that is after collision. Students, after collision the mass of the two bodies will remain same, but the final velocity of first body, that is V1, has become 1.67 meter per second, and we have to calculate the final velocity of the second body. So we need to find out the final velocity of second body, that is V. We know that total momentum of first and second body after collision will be m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Now what is m1? m1 is 0.1 kg, v1 is given 1.67, the mass of second body is 0.2 kg, and we have to calculate v2, so we can simply put in bracket. Now 0.1 multiply 1.67 will be 0.167 plus 0.2. Now we know that by conservation of linear momentum, total momentum before collision will be equal to total momentum after collision. So total momentum before collision is 0.4 equal to total momentum after collision is, we have calculated here, it is 0.167 plus 0.2 v2. So just now we simply have to solve this equation. So I am rubbing the top part. Students, these questions on linear momentum, they are really very easy. Just have to follow these steps and the principle of conservation of linear momentum, and you will be able to solve this type of questions. So now this value will come here in minus because here it is plus. So it will be 0.4 minus 0.167 equal to 0.2 v2. Now we have to subtract this. See, 0.4 minus 0.167. Nothing is there, so I simply put 0 here. 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 6 will become 3. 1 has gone there for carry, so it will be 3 minus 1, 2. And 0.233. So it will be 0.233. 0.2, which is in multiplication, here will come in division. So divide by 0.2, it will be v2. So if you solve this value, you will get the value of final velocity of the second body. So I am simply removing the decimal for my easy calculation. This will be multiplied by 10. 1 0 and 1 0 cancel. So it will be 233 upon 2 into 100 equals to v2. So you can solve 233 divided by 2. It will be 1 1's 2. 1 will go here. It will become 6 12.5. Now there are 2 zeros. So this decimal will shift 2 numbers ahead. So it will be 1.165 equals to v. So the final velocity of the second body with which it is moving after collision is 1.165, and you don't have to forget to write down this SI. So this is the answer. So this is the next question, question number 11 on page number 1 to 8. In this question there are two objects. Both of them are having a mass of 1.5 kg and they are moving in the same straight line but in opposite direction. Velocities of each object is 2.5 meter per second before the collision. Now student, what is happening here? See, this is object 1 and this is object 2. They both are having mass of 1.5 kg. They are moving in one straight line but they are moving in opposite direction. M1 is moving in the right direction with the speed of 2.5 meter per second, whereas body 2 is moving in the left direction with the same speed, that is 2.5 meter per second. So see, the magnitudes are same but the numbers are same but they are moving in the opposite direction. So I have to show this opposite direction in my numerical also. And how will I show this opposite direction? I will simply put one minus sign with one of the velocities. You can put minus with this velocity also and this velocity also, it's your wish. So both are having the same magnitude, both are moving with the same speed but they are moving in the opposite direction, and opposite direction I have shown with this negative sign. Now after collision they stick together, these two bodies they stick together and we have to find out with what velocity these two bodies will be moving after collision. So again here I am having two situations, that is before collision and after collision. So similarly I will take first situation, that is before collision. Mass of the first body is M1 and that is 1.5 kg. Mass of second body is M2 and that is also same, which is 1.5 kg. Now the initial velocity of body 1 is 2.5 meter per second. Okay. Initial velocity of first body is u1, that is 2.5 meter per second, and the initial velocity of second body is u2, that is also same, which is 2.5 meter per second, but this is moving in the opposite direction, so I have to put a minus sign. So total momentum of first and second body before collision will be M1 U1 plus M2 U2. So what is M1? M1 is 1.5, U1 is 2.5 plus M2 is again 1.5 and U2 is minus 2.5. 1.5 into 2.5 will be 3.75 and this will also be 3.75, plus minus will give you minus. So same quantities, they will cancel out each other and total momentum before collision is 0. Now we have to consider the second situation, that is after collision. After collision, the final velocity of first body will be, is represented by V1 and it is V. The final velocity of second body is represented by V2, V for the final velocity and 2 for the second body, which is also V. Now students, I have taken V for both the velocities because now these two bodies have stick together Now they are moving together, so they will be moving with the same velocity. With whatever velocity body 1 is moving, with the same velocity body 2 is also moving. So they are having the same velocity. Therefore, I have represented their final velocities with v. So total momentum of first and second body after collision is m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Okay, so now m1 is 1.5 and v1 is v, m2 is same 1.5 kg and v2 is v. So 1.5 v plus 1.5 will give you how many v's? It will give you 2 into 1.5 vv, or simply I can write down, I can take v common and 1.5 plus 1.5. 1.5 plus 1.5 will be 3 into v. Now we know by conservation of linear momentum that total momentum before collision is equal to total momentum after collision. So simply I have to put the values. So total momentum before collision was 0 and total momentum after collision is 3v. So 0.3 will be v, which will be 0. It means that students, the two bodies after collision, they have come to rest. Now they are not moving, they have just come and they have stick together.
So thank you students for watching the video. Now you people take care, stay safe and bye bye.